But yeah, I never even thought about that.
I've arranged to have Kanji-kun and Rise-san looked at as well.
Wow, you're on the ball about all this. Are you sure you're not an adult?
Her height's a big giveaway, though.
Don't bully her.
Well, I'll see you all after school.
Picking her up.
Pick her up.
Putting her in my pocket.
That was just an ordinary checkup.
I was kind of looking
What
forward to getting into
pumpkin?
some gigantic machine and being spun around.
What?
Was there really a point to this? The doctors look confused too. Oh, they're back.
I'm very sorry for the wait.
I'm very sorry for the wait.
Very sorry.
So did they find out anything about Teddy?
They did indeed. They found out that they can't tell anything about him.
Damn.
I even had them take an X-ray, but nothing came up on it. No matter how many times they tried, it would always be too blurry to read. A visual examination and standard palpations indicated that he seems perfectly normal.
Does he have anything inside of him?
He is quite literally empty.
Since the machine could be malfunctioning, they told me to try another hospital if we're still worried about him. I felt bad for making them go through all this.
So he is different.
After being empty as a beer, he grew a body inside of himself that is still empty.
It's like a Matryoshka doll.
What
He'll grow
should I
something
do?
inside this one too.
They took a look at everything inside me.
All nothing.
She just said they couldn't see anything on the X-ray, you dork.
But at least they didn't find anything wrong with him, right?
I love that line read.
And we know as much about Teddy as we do those personas and shadows.
Oh yeah, I tried looking them up at the library and on the net. Persona means something like another personality.
It's
I
Jungian.
think they listed shadow under the related terms.
Shadows are shadows. I think there's something that comes out of people.
What is it?
I can't really explain.
I performed my own research after the incident. Persona and shadow are common psychological terms. Of course, the ones we are familiar with don't quite fit those definitions. This is what was written in an unofficial project document that I happened to come across. A shadow is suppressed power, and when controlled by one's ego, it becomes a persona.
It becomes a persona?
That one feels
Does
way
that
more
mean
like
that
it's about
they're
the stuff
basically
from
the same
Persona,
thing?
like the game. Comes from their world. Do you think she found like a Karijo group document floating around on the web?
Again, all those shadows
Maybe,
we
yeah.
beat the shit out of did turn into personas. Who cares about the details? It doesn't matter what they are. They get in our way, I'll crush them.
Still, I couldn't find any information on how they're related to the other world.
There's so much stuff about us that we don't have a clue about.
There's some things we do know, though. I got a bunch of awesome data with me.
Let's hear it, Teddy.
It's kinda embarrassing that I'm the only one who had personal details shown to the world, so... Ta-da! Nowadays, information wants to be free. Therefore, I'll break the ice by announcing the results of everyone's physical exams.
Hell yeah.
No, you won't! Give them to me now!
Ooh, first place in the shortest legs division is... Huh, who would have guessed?
Who do you think it would probably be?
Honestly, that feels like a Yosuke thing.
It's not me, is it? Hey, what kind of things did they examine anyway? Look, if you're gonna blab at all, you might as well tell us the girls' measurements.
What? Are you a complete nutter moron? Sure, go
Yeah.
right ahead. My profile's been public knowledge for ages. Oh, but my bust size is 2 centimeters smaller than they print. My agency insisted.
No, don't say
I
mine.
fluff her numbers up a little bit.
Aw,
Yeah,
I bet
everyone
guys don't care
gets
what size you are,
woofed.
senpai.
Stop
And
chomping me.
having
Stop
modestly
it.
sized breasts like yours would definitely make it easier to wear a kimono.
Stop ripping at my jacket like a
I
little
love
thing.
how her voice squeaks when she says that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Naoto-kun's in here too, huh? Let's see. Naoto-kun's is... Huh?
Slobbering on me. Stop slobbering.
Is this
Ow.
real? Wait, isn't this measured wrong?
Hey. I,
Anyways,
stop that.
I love how in the anime they're way more, they're way less subtle about the fact that they're saying Naoto has big breasts.
Oh.
the important thing is that according to the examination results, nothing's wrong with
All
our
her
health,
height went into her chest.
so we won't be
Stop
needing
it.
these anymore.
Stop it.
I'm going to go shred them.
Stop it.
Well, thank goodness
Don't
everyone's healthy.
attack my head.
You're right.
Getting like a fucking boss battle over here while you're having leisure time in the hospital.
After all that, they found out nothing about me. I wonder what I really am.
Oh, fuck you, you little shit.
We'll find out together.
Yeah. Thanks, Sensei.
What, baby? What, baby?
Teddy, wake up.
You hear his little whining.
I don't, but I'm sure it's cute. Teddy's growth of heart has affected his persona as well. Marakunda.
I'm not coming after you, baby. I had to turn off the light.
Never really used Ray Patra for anything.
I forget.
Hey,
Raypatra,
don't hurry, we're
that's
gonna
the
leave
one
you
that
guys behind.
cures things, right?
Down and
Or that's
cures-
the one that brings up if you're downed,
Yeah,
right?
and dizzy.
Yeah.
Which, bringing up a downed ally really
You're back.
became less important Persona 4 once they got rid of the fact that getting up doesn't waste a turn.
Yeah. But I think you still have, like, lower defense, right? While down. Like, you take
Yeah.
more damage.
You have the chance of getting dizzy, but if the person who is down is after your turn but before the enemies, it doesn't really matter.
Oh. What? Pumpkin.
They'll be reading Polyland again.
What, baby? Stop your yowling. What's up?
Text
You
that
meowing
teaches-
this much because I didn't want you chewing off my arm?
Text that teaches the very fundamentals of mathematics and the concept of numbers. Did Ko really learn math from this book? The conversation between Mr. Plus and Miss Minus makes learning math needlessly complicated. Oh, good morning, Senpai. Exams start next Friday, but I'm just not in the mood for schoolwork. The true killer is someone else. We're the only ones who know that. If you don't act, the case will grind to a halt. I'm not saying they aren't, I'm feeling anxious. We're the only ones with the ability to solve the case, and yet we have no way to act. Anyway, we can only wait for the culprit to make his move. We must not forget to check the Midnight Channel too. This is a crucial moment. Good morning, everyone. Guess what? We're going to have exams at the end of the week. I hope that nobody in here is being an ostrich and goofing around without doing any studying. Why did I say ostrich? Because it's a common metaphor for someone who avoids inconvenient truths. It comes from the common mistaken belief that ostriches bury their heads in the sand in the face of oncoming danger. They feel safe just because you can't see the problem. A sure sign of escaping from reality. Don't be like a fake ostrich. There's another kind of bird, though, that has a cowardly connotation in English. Lay it on me, Narukami. I don't even need to tell you, I don't even need to flash the options. You should already know the answer to this one.
Oh god. I mean, ostrich is the one I go to, but
The one for
Howard.
That means coward.
Howard.
If you need the options, I can flash it.
I might need them if it all look dumb. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Chicken. My favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Spell card, Sparrow game.
Get the answer you think is correct. Alright, that's correct. Chicken is another word for coward in English. Yeah, I thought that one was gonna be so obvious I didn't need to show the options.
My brain just was not computing.
There are many theories as to why. You know how you get goosebumps when you're scared, right? Well, it looks like a defeathered chicken skin. Wait, then why are they called goosebumps and not chicken bumps? Doesn't matter. The point is, you need to face reality and boldly prepared for your tests next week. We maxed out knowledge. Let's go. We only have diligence left. I actually did it early compared to the guide.
Whoa! It's freezing!
Why are we getting together on the roof on a day like this? Yeah, what's this urgent business about, Yosuke-senpai?
Ah, it's the news scene for Golden.
Seriously, I was busy handing out flyers at UNES.
Hey, I saw you hitting on girls just outside the school gate.
Was there some kind of progress in the case?
I need you guys. You have to help me. You're the only ones I can rely on. Can you please keep this weekend open?
This weekend? Does this have anything to do with that event at the Inaba police station that's been canceled?
What are you talking about?
The idol Kanami Mashita was scheduled to be the honorary chief this Sunday.
Oh my gosh! The famous Kahneman is coming all the way out to the boonies?
So she's taking on jobs like that already. I have been seeing a lot of her on TV lately. I didn't know she belonged to the same agency as you, Rise-chan.
Also, Teddy should not be freaking out at Kanami and coming in front of Rise.
I mean, if she's coming to Inaba now, the agency's obviously trying to use all the fuss about me to their favor.
So what's the big deal about that being canceled, Yosuke-senpai?
There was going to be a big sale at UNES to take advantage of the event, but now it's down the tubes.
It's not a joke.
I love how
Police
open
took
he was.
forever to decide on
Just
canceling the
it
event.
must be
My
down
dad's
the
really in a
tubes,
fix
no
now.
regrets.
He worked so hard to put this whole thing together, and I can't stand to see him like this. I can't just let it go.
I heard that the police couldn't prepare for the event because I had gone missing.
Whoops.
I'm sorry.
Oop.
This is my fault.
No, it's not your fault. Don't blame yourself. But yeah, it does seem like that's what happened.
Okay, so you called us up here. What do you want us to do about it?
From the way it sounds, I gotta say, I don't think we can be much help.
I want everyone to help me with a bunch of different tasks. Rise-san, well, if you could, do an event at Junes?
You want me to substitute for Konami?
So there's no way?
Is it really that bad?
I don't know. I may be his son, but I'm still only a part-timer. But my dad's being awfully nice for some reason. I think it's possible that he might get fired if this thing falls through.
Oh shit.
If that happens,
Blech.
I might have to transfer schools again. Seriously, what am I gonna do if that happens?
What's gonna happen to the investigation team if we lose Yosuke?
We're gonna need to find a new windcaster.
Singing and handshakes only. No autographs and nothing that I can't do as a high school student. Otherwise I'll get in trouble. And I'll only do it if you all get on stage with me.
Woo!
What? Wait! I'm no idol!
It would be
You are
troublesome
now.
if people came to try to recruit me to be an idol.
Me too. I already have an exclusive contract with Junes.
Nobody's coming to get you to be an idol, Teddy.
I think you guys are worrying about the right things here. But if you're gonna sing, what are we supposed to do on stage?
I need a band, of course. I'll make this very clear. I can't use pre-recorded tracks.
Whoa, whoa! There's no way we can pull off something like that!
I have some experience playing the keyboard. My grandfather suggested that I take piano lessons when I was younger. I have one that I can bring as well.
You're up for this?
This incident is a result of my actions, after all. I will do whatever I can to help.
Naoto, thanks. If it's music you need, I have a guitar. Never really played it, though. Oh, wait, I accidentally bought a bass once. I think it's in storage.
Daddy? Well, it's a bass. I can see why someone would accidentally buy that one. Well, I thought it was another guitar.
How do you accidentally buy something like that? I bet you just thought it was another guitar.
I swear I did not remember the
I
fact
should
that
have
Chie
some
said
kind of
that.
musical instrument at my place for dinner parties and such.
Some kind of instrument?
Then it's decided. I'll look for a song I can sing that can use a band arrangement. You guys get instruments and find a place to practice.
Got it. Try to pick an easy one, okay? Alright. Now that this is happening, I'm getting fired up about it. Let's go ask if we can borrow the music room at school. So, what are we gonna do with these?
I love that we have a scene that has the lunch theme that usually only appears there.
I just grabbed whatever I could find that wasn't being used by the symphonic band.
What is that?
It's a gong.
Well, duh. I'm pretty sure he meant to ask, what is that doing here?
I thought Chie might want to play that. You know, it sounds kind of Chinese-ish.
I don't think that's gonna really matter in this case.
Yosuke, try holding these!
Huh?
I see.
Yeah, you do look like that when you're fighting. Try summoning your persona while you're holding them.
Alright. Persona! Wait, I can't summon it here!
I'll choose this then.
Something that looks like a fan.
Look! Isn't this like my fan?
I think she's convinced we're playing for a dinner party at the inn.
Come on, we need stuff like guitars instead of little backup instruments like these. Hey, I'll play the guitar. Why don't you take the bass? I can at least teach you a little bit.
Master.
Whoa. I never thought I'd hear you call me that. Check out these moves. I've got mad air guitar skills.
Well then, since you two and Naoto-kun have decided what to play, let's put Kanji on drums.
Hey, why don't I get to pick?
If you're up front, it'll look like a metal band.
I think you'd be good at the drums. You're always hitting and stomping on things after all.
How does that make any sense?
Then I will take over all the charming percussion accoutrement.
There's no way in hell I would have pronounced that right if this wasn't voiced.
Hey, baby, I'll lay down the passionate beats that flow from my soul.
I love Teddy. Look at him moving his hands.
So that leaves Yuki.
He is a
and me?
creature.
You two, how about the chorus? There is a part for that.
Singing? No, can do. We'll hold something. Let's see, what looks easy?
Oh, doesn't this at least look like a band?
Keyword, look.
Yeah, I don't think it looks bad at all.
Yosuke would be the one on bass. He is the boring one. I'm kidding.
It's not doing anything.
Is this thing broken? I'm blowing, but the air goes right through.
Oh,
Oh no.
that's kind of sad. I like knew how to put air through a trumpet when I like day 1 in 6th grade when I first started.
That's how it is for everyone when they start out. Anyway, we don't have much time, so let's start practicing.
What's with all the tadpoles on this paper?
Those are notes.
Oh yeah, I don't know how to read music.
Oh, you know what? That's
Guess I'm
fair.
gonna have to
In my
transfer
opinion,
schools
it's
after all.
easy to figure out once you know which line or what note starts off, like the top or the bottom. Like, I always get that mixed up. Like, I'm like, all right,
Welcome back.
these are the different kinds of notes. This one's like one thing higher, but like, is that line A? Is that B? I can never remember.
I'm gonna call it here because we got a few days of non-stop story after this.
Aw. Non-stop story action.
But yeah, we continue the new story event next time. But until then, until we meet again.